So I was a fool. I just recorded. And my throat hurts a little bit from doing Barrett's voice. But that being said, it was a 42-minute video, so I'm not that mad. But my microphone was muted, so I was a little peeved. Anyway, this little video is about Rebirth and Remake and comparing it to the original game. How it's different, how fast it is, how small it is, what it, like scope size, everything. Like, that's Midgar, baby. I look like I'm Godzilla about to crash into it. Not in Remake and Rebirth. Because in Rebirth, you don't see Midgar ever again. Or in Rebirth, anyway. Not Remake is only... That's beside the point. Anyway, it took me 9 episodes of like 30 to 50-minute varying videos to do all of Midgar, which was 6 hours-ish, give or take. Compared to my Remake game, which was 37 hours for base game with the 3 hours of intermission, being a total of 40 hours. And you also have my very first playthrough of Remake, which was 40 hours as well. So what I did in 6 hours in this game took me 37 to 40 hours in Remake. And to be fair, that's with this stuff right here. And now with this game, what I'm doing, if I'm grinding or traveling or doing anything useless, I have no problem having ×3 speed and limit break on. What happened to the music? What happened to the music? I was about to say, what the fuck happened to the music? Get away from Midgar. But now we're in the journey beyond, if you will. But yeah, I mean... So again, I have no problem... Don't put... Okay, thank God. So when I am grinding or traveling, I will be using this. I will, without hesitation, grind with my limit breaks at max 24/7. No, I don't want that. I want her to use Bolt because I want her to finish people off, because that's how you get her second limit break. To be fair, that's how you get most of the limit breaks. It's by that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is just what I like I did. I'm gonna level them up one more time. But yeah, this whole thing is just me playing the original game and this stint up until, you know, the extent that was in Remake and in Rebirth. And comparing and contrasting what they added, what they took... I don't think they took anything. What they added, what they expanded on, and how different some of the stuff may or may not look. Like, obviously, Kalm is the first thing. And obviously, with Rebirth, you don't immediately go to Kalm first. Rebirth starts off with the Nibelhiem flashback. No, it doesn't. I'm just joking. That's the demo. But it doesn't take me long to get there. Right? Cross off? No, just you. But where do they live? I don't think I hit that asshole. Damn it. I'm trying to get her to kill things with herself. But yeah, so that's the main objective of this, is to just play the original game up to the part where Rebirth ends, to see how different it is, and compare and contrast. Cloud leveled up, he's always the first to level up, then Tifa's next. But yeah, so, you know, I'm not here. Aerith! Finish him! Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one, dude. Oh, why are we starting off with her? No offense, but it's like... I want her to finish off... Okay, there we go. It's just like, dude, Aerith has to kill 80 people. By her damn self. She not level... That bitch. She didn't level up. Oh my god, give me an encounter. Nope, he cross-slash. And this should finish it. Thank goodness, dude. Alright. So this is Kalm? I wonder if everyone's there already. Let's hurry up over to the end. So what I did was I went into every house in my first attempt. Let's go, Cloud. And I'm not talking to everybody again. But I will say, you know, I like that baguette. I like her outfit. Is it true that Shinra makes monsters? It's true. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we use reactors, we can't stand up to Shinra. And then you have this old man up here who's just kind of living life. I got my health and enough to eat. All's well. I will say another one that I liked was this one over here. These two. I heard President Shin was killed, and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you. I don't care. If you're gonna travel, you best keep an eye on what Shinra's doing. The famous floating city, Midgar. Just once I'd love to see it in person. My old man was a miner, but he couldn't get to work after monsters started appearing in the mithril mines. Now he does is sit around getting drunk in the bar. Yeah, there he is. Me, I used to work in a mine down south called Mithril Mine. But a while back, monsters started appearing. After that, business went to pot, and now I spend the days here drinking. Seems there was this group called Avalanche running around, but I guess Soldier finally wiped them out. Little do you know, there's a soldier in Avalanche. Ex-soldier. I heard terrorists bombed the Midgar reactor. There have been a lot of dangerous accidents recently. I hate it. Just hate it. And of course, the classic, stay out of the kitchen. But I want to go in the kitchen, damn it. I see it. Stay out of the kitchen. Fine. You'll be my next attack. As per code of Avalanche. This is the item shop, and these two are linked together. This leads nowhere. And then I got stuck by that asshole. So let's just do the common knowledge thing, right? Let's buy all the weapons. And then at the mysterious store, apparently I don't have an earth and I don't have a heal, which makes no sense. Because it says I have two equipped, one, and then earth and heal. Like, how did I not have heal? I don't understand that. Whatever. We'll just leave that one alone. I'm trying to think of which house was which. It's one of these houses. There was a suspicious looking man in a black cloak. He was carrying a mean looking sword. Sephiroth? Oh yeah, this was the item, and it had Peacemaker. Now, you received Peacemaker, but I don't know who that's for. Because it seems pretty weird to get a Vincent gun this early. Oh, that's right. There was an upstairs where they had 2 kids running around. And the sister's like, my older brother's so stupid, he's so embarrassing, I could just puke. He's kind of rude, but then he talked to him and he's like, yeah. When I grow up, I want to be a soldier. And so I've trained so hard now. Yeah, it's okay. You can throw up in his face. It's fine. Alright. And here is this old man. Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of troubles lately. And he's got a dog locked up. Like, come on, man. Let the dog out. It's a little rude. If you click on him again, he runs to his owner. And he has nothing. That treasure chest is locked. Because of course it is. My nemesis. My natural nemesis. Thanks to Mako energy, life's pretty convenient thanks to Shinra, don't you think? You're full of it. But I'd hate to think of what life would be like without Mako. And then you come upstairs and her child hates it. Or her sibling. I don't know. Pretty sure it's child. Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. Don't you think so? Yeah, sure I'm right. You think so too, don't you? Don't get cocky, kid. Or are they married and I'm aging them? Yeah, this dude just tells you a lot of, like, tutorial jargon, if you want. And I'm pretty sure these guys just talk about Mako. Mr. Cloud, your party is waiting for you on the 2nd floor. Thank you. Cloud, you're late. Yo, man, you're late. Hey, would y'all stop busting my balls, bro? Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me, and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other. Till one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. Sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us about the mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. But the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always signed up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures, then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. I want to note that that seems to be a difference between the OG and the remake, and in a weird sense, mind you. Not like a totally sense. Like, it's still kind of the same. Like, it's still producing brutal creatures, but they don't make note of that in the scene. Like Sephiroth, when he's briefing Cloud originally, doesn't say, oh, we're to investigate the reactor and figure out why it's producing brutal creatures. No, they're quite frankly only goals to investigate the reactor and see what's going on. They never make mention of brutal creatures in Rebirth. Which again, not really a big thing, just a minor thing to note that I picked up on. Brutal creatures. Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelhiem. Nibelhiem? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. Fuck that up. Sirs! Oh no, that's kind of badass though. And he just fucking murks Cloud straight up. It's like, why even let me even attempt to attack if he's just gonna murk me immediately? I mean, 140, like, Cloud, dude, what you been doing in the gym? Nothing? Dude, baby, got no experience on you. Wait, what? What? Oh, he does 0 damage to him? Dude, that's kind of... He actually revived Cloud that time? He didn't revive me last time. He just let me die. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father? What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Psst, you keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble. Being on watch is so boring. You want to do what we always do? Just sit tight. It's your job, right? Shall we practice? Practice? Oh, you mean practice my pose? Do you remember soldiers always have to worry about what others think? How'd it go? Was it like this? Good job. I really don't want to be in soldier. I'll come and talk to you once in a while. Just stick with it. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that The name of Sephiroth's mother. I remember Genova. That's that Dame Headless Spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud. Continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No. Maybe they're afraid of us. We'll leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others go get some rest. There's only 2 of them. Oh. And you may visit your family and friends. What you doing? I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want to shot of Sephiroth in a picture and a monster. Take my picture. I don't take pictures of nobodies. Man, I'm so nervous. I'm excited. That's right. Don't blow your chance to become a hero. Welcome. Hey, aren't you... Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. I didn't want to come in here yet. Just this house down here. I forgot to talk about Kalm's aesthetics, so, I'll get that when we get back to Kalm. Oh, you're with the Shinra. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. It's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra? Soldier? Sasha? Are you gonna kill the monsters? Are you gonna... Huh? He's so cool. Way cool. Not cool enough to talk to, I guess. I can't reach the chest. This game and putting chests that I can't interact with is so rude. Alright, so I guess we'll do Tifa's house first. First, let's just come up here. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. You're from Shinra. Oh no, You from Shinra? Who are you? I'm the town's... Aren't you Cloud? Don't you know me? You're Tifa's... Right. I'm Tifa's father. Stay away from my daughter. Jeez! Wow, rude. Up ahead is Mount Nibel. I'll tell you about the time I went into the mountains. Some of the dialogue's weirdly worded. Tifa's house is very similar yet very different between Rebirth and Remake, or between Rebirth and the OG. Cloud? Did you go into my house? Yeah. I thought you might be home. Even after your dad told me to stay away from you. What? Stay away from Tifa. Fine, I'll walk into your house. But it's like this room right here is very similar to Rebirth's, but the living space is really different. Like it's kind of like the same dimensions, you know, but it's like all the kitchen stuff over here was on this side of the wall, and there was like no stone flooring with the stoves, I don't think. I can't remember. It definitely wasn't this profound. It wasn't this pronounced. But I think the reason why this kitchen area can't be over here is because of the stairway right there. Probably limitations and whatnot. I really wish I could react to the cat bowl, but I don't see the cat bowl anywhere. Ah! Our parents' room. It's pretty different. But then again, so is this like area in general. It's a lot longer and a lot bigger. I mean, everything's just bigger in Rebirth compared to the original. Like they expanded on everything. It's like the essence of what this room was is still in Rebirth. It's just bigger. Same thing with like the downstairs area. Cloud? Did you go into my room? Yeah. But her room is like almost 100% like accurate. You have the desk, you have the vanity, you have the wardrobe, you have the bed and the piano. It's like the only thing that's missing in this version that's in Rebirth that's not here is like the posters and some of the clutter. Like her room's a little bit cluttered in Rebirth. But you know, aside from that, the room's spot on. And you can still interact with the piano in this game? I honestly did not know that. Did you play my piano? No, I didn't. Yeah, I jammed on it. Just a little. I remember. See, what's weird to me is that when I do it with the analog stick, like, I hear the noise in both of my headsets. Like, my right and my left headset. But when I use the D-pad, I only hear it in my left ear, but I can hear it in my right ear as well with the analog stick. There we go. I wish I would comment on it, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Can you jam on it again? Oh yeah, and the last thing. You received orthopedic underwear. And he pockets it. Cloud! It's true. Just kidding. Don't get mad. Should I say it's true? Nah. Cloud. We're talking about something really important here. Scratch his head. But I can just imagine, like, that is such Japanese shit, though. Cloud the Panty Raider. I guess talking about Nibel here is... it's so much bigger. Like, in Rebirth, you have, like, 2 layers of Nibelheim before you get to this main square hub. with the inn, the item shop, Tifa and Cloud's houses. I don't even remember that. I don't even think this house is in Rebirth. If it is, it's something else. Like, I noticed, like, the town hall isn't here, and it's probably this building right here. And then there's even more, like, past the item shop before you even get to the mansion. So they've, like, added layers and depths to the village itself to just expand it. Because, I mean, realistically, I mean, how do you expect to have a village with, like, 3 houses? But I guess, like, at the same time, it's like, what are you missing? Like, what's out of view? You know, that kind of stuff. Let's go visit Cloud's house now, finally. It's been a minute. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait! I want to hear! Me too! It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Don't want to talk about it. Alright. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah. I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come. Let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. I also love how his mom's name is Claudette. No, it's Claudia. So that means they just gave Cloud, like, a masculine version of her name. It's sweet. So is this the soldier uniform? Wow, my, how you've grown. I bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm all right. You should have an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm all right. The company takes care of me. Is that so? This is where Mama comes up with the roast. I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud. You know, Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Again, like, I will reiterate this. You gotta think, whether that memory was true or not, like, I still believe that happened. I still believe that Cloud visited his mom and the real events as well. I don't think he just made that up within his false memories of what happened after he absorbed Zack, in a sense. So that's still got to be like a very traumatic memory for him. It's a trigger. It's something he doesn't want to remember. It's something he's not ready to cope with yet, come to grips with yet, even though it's been 5 years. But he's got an extreme personality disorder. Because that is the last moment he saw his mom alive. And just watching her dote over him, just worrying like a mother, just being worried sick, just constantly talking about how she's worried about what she wants for him, and just making sure he's okay. Like, and then he's just disinterested the whole entire time because that's his personality. He's disinterested, disengaged, and he's shy and quiet and very socially awkward. And that's why some of the personality traits you see don't make sense. Like when you're in the cargo truck with, Cloud, Sephiroth, and the 2 soldiers, because Cloud doesn't act like himself. Like, even from the context of, like, you're thinking, oh, this is 5 years ago, but even 5 years ago, Cloud didn't act like that. So you're given, like, this sense of an idea that when you get like later into the game, that you're like, oh, and then you play Crisis Core and you're like, oh, because that isn't him, it's him putting himself in Zack's shoes, taking out Zack entirely. Like, he's completely traumatically blocked Zack from everything. Zack is a trigger to him because he doesn't want to remember Zack in any way, shape, or form. One of his only friends who met a tragic end. So, and then you have his mother here who meets a tragic end within like a few days, as he put it. But it doesn't conflict with the narrative he's building in his mind, so he doesn't have to like completely forget his mom like he does Zack. And even then, when he remembers Zack at a point, I'm pretty sure he tries to alter it to fit Zack in there, even though it's still false because he's an unreliable narrator. Which you also get that sense with like all the static skips. Like with when he goes into the end. I don't remember coming here. Alright, let's come up here. Shinra here to get rid of the monsters. Who are you? I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has a good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. I want to see some Shinra techniques. And if you see anything you can use, you might want to incorporate some of my techniques. Well, good luck. Also, I just want to mention, like, this is a really cool kitchen. I actually like this kitchen. I don't know why. I think it's the bronze kind of look to it. Looks cool. Where's Sephiroth? He's upstairs. Quick to the point. How about the town? Now about the town. A lot of monsters have been appearing in the last 12 months. Other than that, there's not much change. Nothing much exciting happens in this little town like this. It was alright when they were building the reactor while they were still building it. But once it was completed, it's been bad. Within a few years, all the trees on the mountains withered away. I don't know if the reactor was good or bad. I mean, it's easy to say that it was bad idea now, but what can you do about it? Anyhow, we gotta get rid of the monsters. Then we'll be able to relax a little bit. I mean, yeah, because the literal fucking reactor is a monster breeding ground, dude. course it's a bad idea. You give anything to Hojo and it's a bad idea. Hojo's a bad idea. Give me a room. It's all reserved for you and Shinra people. So I don't mind, but don't you feel more comfortable staying at home? I don't want to talk about that, old man. No, I actually didn't come in here. But looking at this room is exactly like Crisis Core's room. Crisis Core, that's like the weird thing about this Nibelheim town. You have the OG's version, you have Crisis Core's version, and you have Rebirth's version. And all three of them are different. Right? And this game, you have that one panel at the entrance. You have the main square leading up to the manor. And in Crisis Core, you have that too. The main square. You have a little sub-wing. And then the stairs that lead up to the manor. Crisis Core is just an evolution of what the OG did. And then Rebirth was a complete reconstruction. Like, they took off that wing that Crisis Core added. They completely got rid of that. And then they added a lot more in the front half of Nibelheim instead. The layouts to Tifa's house and Cloud's house are slightly different, but still similar. And you can almost argue it's kind of the same here. Where Rebirth's version is still similar to this, but it's different. Whereas Crisis Core's this is completely identical to this. Like, picture frame and all. Like, I remember in Crisis Core, the dude hid stuff in here from his wife. Because everybody thought it was haunted or something. Because it was like the 7 spots or whatever that you had to go find in Crisis Core. Reminded me a lot of like the hunt in Kingdom Hearts 2. But yeah, it's like, that's the weird bizarre, is that you have three totally different versions of Nibelheim. Between the OG, Crisis Core, and now Rebirth. And then also the difference with the manor between them and Rebirth is that, and this one in Crisis Core, it's like a straight shot. Like, you go up some stairs and then it's right there. But in Rebirth, yeah, you still have to go up some stairs, but then there's like some foliage, and then there's a complete left path that takes you there. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short one bed. We're short one bed. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. And that's where we're going to end the episode. Only 2 minutes. 2 minutes difference. My first attempt was 42 minutes. All right, people. This one was 44. It's all good. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. And it to me, it feels so weird doing this kind of style again. Like trying to do a video within an hour, right? Whether it's 30, 40, or 50 minutes. It's still weird to me because I'm so used to streaming where you just go and go and go and go until you're done playing the game for that day. Or that session or whatever. Like, you gotta go take a break to eat or something, you know? But it's like, damn. It feels bizarre but also slightly refreshing. Oh, there's Tifa's father in the corner. Not gonna like that I almost stole his daughter's underwear, but whatever. But yeah, it feels refreshing. I'm going to enjoy this. So I hope you have a great day. Remember, only you can be the best you can possibly be. Ta-ta. For now.